Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading. This is for the 1st to the 8th of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Cancer, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then move on to your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then go ahead and look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 3 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, my dear Cancerians, what I am seeing here is that in some kind of group environment, you have been very let down or disappointed. This just speaks to me, Cancer, of people not coming through for you, of people disappointing you in a way that it's really taking you time to get over it. And Cancer, this could have come through anywhere. This could have been your friendship circle, and you could have had, say, an argument with one of the friends in the group, and you expected support from, say, other friends, at least to listen to you, at least to get your side of the story. And with 5 of Cups here, I see that you were probably very let down. Perhaps you were just met with a comment like, "Cancer, I'm not getting involved. I don't want to hear about it." And that hurt you. That really pierced your heart. Cancer, 3 of Pentacles could be your family, and perhaps there is some kind of family dynamic that has you feeling very hurt and disappointed. What we do see is that whatever happened here has really left you, Cancer, going over it and over it. I do feel that many of you have been trying to shake it off. You know that when you start thinking about it, it becomes like this big spiral, and you start going down a despair spiral. What I see happening this week, Cancer, is there is a lovely, subtle shift of energy. I almost feel like you're coming to an understanding that what happened here has happened. There's nothing you can do. You've been let down, you've been disappointed, but it is what it is. And you're going to realize that it's serving you no good by focusing on the spilt cups. And you're going to turn around and face what these 2 cups still standing represent to you. I feel, Cancer, as you come to the end of 2025, you want to end on a high note. You don't want to end the year filled with such disappointment and regret. You want to focus on what's good in your life and what you want to bring in. So I feel this is actually a very positive start to the week. Let us move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have King of Swords and Page of Swords. Now, Cancer, you are representing under this message as King of Swords. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords I am speaking about. And there is somebody else here coming through as Page of Swords. Once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. Now, I do feel that there is something going on between the 2 of you. And Page of Swords could very well be involved in this group environment. This particular person I see is very emotionally immature, and they do things and say things, Cancer, without even being aware of what they're doing. It's like they are upset and they're just going to lash out with that sword, and they don't care who gets in the way and what they say or do. Now you are coming through as a king, so we see you much stronger than whoever Page of Swords is. And as King of Swords, Cancer, you are going to do something quite incredible. You are going to manage your emotions. You are not going to let them come in and run away with you in these scenarios. You're going to be calm, cool and collected. You're going to look at situations for exactly what they are, and you're going to think about it, and you're going to strategize the best way to manage Page of Swords and even Five of Cups and Three of Pentacles in a way that is effective and that gets you the results you want. So Cancer, I do not feel that there are any big challenges this week. What I do see for you is you managing your emotions in the best possible way. Now let us see what Spirit would like to share with you, and we have the Empress and Seven of Pentacles. Now Cancer, Spirit wants you to know that some of you might be going through a period where you are quite concerned, or you are looking at your finances in a way where you're thinking, am I going to be all right? Have I done the right thing? Have I invested my money? Should I invest my money? Should I get a better job? There's a lot of thinking and planning when it comes to your money and finances. And Spirit is encouraging you to move forward with plans and ideas, not to get caught in the energy of overanalyzing everything. You know, Cancer, sometimes we can have so many plans and so many ideas that we end up going nowhere fast. Spirit is saying, make your plans and then be like that little rabbit there. Dive right in and get things going. You have a wonderful message here, because Spirit wants you to know that whatever you have been thinking and planning with regards to your pentacles, your money and finances, if you put it into action, if you use your King of Swords analytical and logical skills, you are going to place yourself, my dear Cancerians, in the energy of the Empress. You're going to be in a situation where you find yourself abundant and prosperous, where your cornucopia flows over, and where your needs are being met. So Cancer, look at all those plans and ideas, the ones that make the most sense to you now, put into motion, even if it's just saving money, Cancer, or perhaps doing something like going out to eat, say, only twice a week, so you're able to save money. Whatever your plans are, no matter how big or small, once you put them into motion, my dear Cancerians, you're on your way to becoming abundant, and I do not feel that this is too far off. Now let us see what your unexpected blessing is this week, and we have Six of Wands and the Hierophant. This is wonderful to see, because my dear Cancers, with Hierophant coming out here, we have the energy of Spirit coming in, saying as above, so below. There is divine timing coming through with this particular unexpected blessing. And this unexpected blessing is something that is going to occur in your life this week that makes you feel as though you've come out on top. Cancer, this could be in any area. It could be something to do with Three of Pentacles, with Page of Swords, with your money and your finances. It could be something completely different, but we see you feeling as though, my gosh, I have just accomplished a great deal. I see you feeling so good about yourself, whether it's a decision you have made, whether you have spoken up for yourself, dear Cancers, and let the people around you know how you're feeling. Whatever it is, this particular feeling is something that Spirit wants for you. You are meant to receive it right now. But most importantly, I see you feeling so good, so proud of yourself, Cancer. And it can be the smallest thing or the biggest thing. But this energy of success, of accomplishment, is going to grow and expand. Because it's coming through as an unexpected blessing. It's not something that just comes in and then disappears. It's meant to come in. And I feel that this energy is going to be around for the next few weeks. So it's going to be interesting to see how this grows and manifests over the next month or two. At the end of the week, Cancer, we have 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a wonderful way to end the week because we see the hand of God coming through, giving you the pentacle, and we saw the floating pentacle there, and I do feel for many of you this is connected. I see something quite wonderful happening in a very positive way when it comes to your abundance and prosperity in terms of money, career, finances, anything and everything that makes you feel stable and secure on the physical realm. I do feel that what comes in is divinely blessed and it's meant to come in for you. And I do feel all of this energy is leading you into the Empress environment. What I do see, my dear Cancers, that whatever this is that is happening here for you is going to enable you to be there for people in your life who might be struggling. So whether this is a sibling, a parent, a really close friend who might be going through a really rough time, you are going to be in a position to come forward and offer them some kind of assistance. And this could be a small loan. It could be a gift, my dear Cancers, to make them feel better. It could be that you come in with great advice, letting them know what you did and how you got to this position. I do see you, Cancer, being in a position to give to those who are in need at the end of the week. What an interesting and exciting week coming up. Let's go ahead and get your oracle card message for this week. Let's see now what Cancer's oracle card message is, please. And you have fertility. Now, Cancer, fertility is directly connected to the Empress. These are both cards of abundance and prosperity. These are both cards that speak to us of flow, things coming to us with ease, not having to work hard and to feel as though we are swimming upstream. You are going to be in a position now where you can relax, where you can take a deep breath, and things are going to fall into place, my dear Cancers, in a way that you cannot imagine. So much so that with your double confirmation here, I feel you're going to end this year off on an incredibly high note. Positive things are going to be coming through, and you're going to have this wonderful feeling about you that things you thought weren't possible before are now feasible and could become a reality. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.